Today we're going to be ripping out the carpet in our slide out and putting down some vinyl, and I'm going to go over 3 things that I think are complete rip-offs as far as RVs go. Complete waste of money, so stick around, check it out. Hey guys, I'm Chris, this is Salty Trips channel, and today we are going to be taking out the carpet in our dinette slide out over here. And also I'm going to go over some things that I think are complete rip-offs just because they have the name RV in them. Seems to be just a waste of money. It's just my opinion. Anyway, we are going to be replacing the carpet in there with this like faux kind of tile looking vinyl flooring. And it looks like it might be just big enough, but we hate the carpet in there. From what I understand, most everybody else does too. If you love the carpet, leave in the comment section below, let us know. Say we love the carpet to slide out, but we hate it, especially with the dogs. This is going to be much easier to clean up, and I'll show you why that we kind of decided to go with this too, and hopefully it'll work out. But let's get in there. See, here we have our bedroom, and we just took a piece of this like vinyl and set it over top of the carpet in the bedroom right here, and we just cut it out to the shape. So we didn't rip the carpet out and glue it down or anything. And we really like it. It makes it easy to clean up. But Tim's already getting cleaned up in here. And we kind of hate this carpet here. We put some plastic down to kind of make it easier to clean up. But we're going to try to rip this stuff out. Hopefully it'll be big enough to cover this spot. But this thing is screwed down, so we're going to have to pull this thing out. We've never done this before, so you're going to go along the ride with us. Turns out good or bad. Hopefully it turns out nice. Okay, we're going to start off here with our #1 ripoff, I think, as far as RVs go. Just because it has the name RV in it, they double and triple the price. Look at this stuff. This is an RV love seat, and this stuff is just all worn out. I'm sure you've probably seen many of this stuff before. It was just going bad here when we put this up here to kind of just cover it up, but it's just spread like wildfire, and we hardly ever use this seat. So even when we don't even use this seat, just the dogs come up here and it's already coming apart. But this one is definitely a hot mess, and it's got to go. But like, if you look up love seats and stuff for RVs, and you look up almost exact same like style love seat and stuff like that, it's almost double and triple the price because it says RV in it, and there's nothing that makes it particular to an RV. So you can buy whatever you want put in here, and that's what we did. We got some recliners that are going to go in here and take its place, and that were a fraction of the price. Like for a love seat like this, you're looking at like $1,500, and for like another love seat similar to this doesn't have RV in the name, you're looking at maybe like, you know, $500, $600, maybe $800, like half the price. So that was my #1. I got 2 more. I'll share with you later. Well, it looks like we got 2 screws, one right there and one right there. I'm sure it's the same over on that side. And I'm not sure if there's anything securing it in the back there, but we're going to find out here. Pull that off. Oh, there's a piece. It's like one on the other side too, somewhere. Put that somewhere. That's somewhere. And of course, one more in the back there. And usually these have a little latch. You can just pop these off. They just have little latches that you pull back and it just slides out. All right, I don't know if this carpet is glued down or stapled down or whatever, but we're fixing to find out. first, before we do this, I'm going to take a measurement of that. So 46 1/4. So just leave it off. Put it up. Just have to re-secure one back. Well, it's definitely stapled down, not glued down. All right, now here's a little debate that we're having, is whether to keep this little bit of insulation. It's not much, but I'm afraid if we put the vinyl down on here and stick it to it, if you push and pull things on top of it, it's going to create waves and wrinkles. So we may just pull this up, because it's just glued down, and just glue the vinyl directly to the floor here. This is just wood underneath it. What do you think, baby? Just rip it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kim's already ripping it up back here, so I think we're just going to rip up the insulation. It's super thin, so I don't really think it's helping a ton. Maybe a little bit of a moisture barrier, but the vinyl flooring is going to do the same job pretty much. Oh,
Yeah.
looks like we had a little bit of water damage going over here too, so that was a good idea that we pulled this up. I don't know where it's leaking from, and it doesn't look too bad. It's not mushy, it's just damp. Looks like we got a little bit of water over here too, wetness, which I'm gonna have to address probably. And we are just ripping up these little staples. All right, about 260,000 staples later, we got them all out. And so we're just gonna vacuum everything up and get the corners as dry as possible. We're probably gonna glue this down, but we're not gonna glue the corners down, so we can keep an eye on that and patch it up. And hopefully we should just do a little measuring, cutting. We have some spray on glue, spray it down, stick it down. And I just want to say, this is not a how-to video. This is just a how we did it. And I haven't found very many videos that are doing this kind of vinyl flooring thing on here like this. You guys know anything else you probably add to this, leave it down in the comment section below. Or if you're thinking about doing this, hopefully it'll help you out one way or another and figuring out if you want to try and do it, or if you want to give it a whirl. All right, so this thing's 8 foot long and it rolls out 12 foot. So we actually have 2 chances to get this right. So we need 46 1/4 inches off here, and then that'll leave us an extra 1 roll just in case. And that is basically, the opening is just under 12 foot. So I want to get it around the corner just a little bit. It may just fit. It just depends on how it goes. I'll show you what I mean. This is one of the things I was worried about. Like, it says it's only 12 foot long, which is 12 foot from here to about the middle of here. So it wouldn't extend past over here. We wanted to cover around this corner. But apparently this thing is a little bit longer than they say it is. So we should be able to just slice down and make a little cut so that it fits that whole area. All right, fingers crossed we do this right the first time. We have this basically, it's just this called Quick Bond all-purpose spray adhesive, and I'm going to hold up one end and we're going to lay down and start gluing, and then we'll cut this very last end and glue that at the last minute. Everything with that corner. It's way better than the carpet. We do have a little bit of a, you can see kind of a dark line around the corner. We'll probably wind up just taking some quarter round and just tacking it down around there to cover that up. It's definitely going to make it easier to clean. It looks nicer. Kind of lightens up this whole area over here. All right, so we got this chair. We gotta put these little 4 legs on and then throw it back on just like we did the other one. Yep. And we have 2 of these. One came yesterday, and I guess the other one, the order was delayed. So we got another one coming that's going to go right here. All right, like I said, for that same double love seat from Rec Pro or whatever RV, you're going to pay like, you know, $1,300, $1,400, $1,500 for that thing. Guess how much I paid for this chair? It was just for one chair. I think we paid $105. We'll see how long it holds up, but it's really light. So you can't say like the RV furniture is lighter, or, you know, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. RV furniture is a scam. You can go to IKEA, Amazon. Like, I'll leave links to this chair and Amazon below, and any other products I can find. But we did get the vinyl at Home Depot. You're just gonna have to go down there and check it out. It's over by the tile section and everything. But we're gonna get this put back together here real quick, and then I'm gonna give you the other 2 things that I think are huge RV scams. Well, we decided to come get some quarter round at Home Depot, and I found out where the leak was coming from. And we have a little solution. Should be pretty easy to fix. Well, we picked up the other chair too. While we were out, it got delivered. So we're gonna go put that in and get that quarter round and fix those leaks. All right, we just got some cheap quarter round, which just means it's a quarter of a circle. So it just butts up against here, and just take some finishing nails, nail it in place. Nails in this one. Typically when you have a seam with your quarter round, you would cut it like a 45-degree angle on the piece that's down there and another 45-degree angle on the piece that's going to go into it, so that it kind of hides the seam a little bit. But it's going to be behind the chairs, and that's the only seam I'm going to have in all this, so I'm just going to cut a straight cut. I don't really care. All right, that looks a lot better. Cleaned up that space. All right, so we got everything put back, and it looks to seem like it gives us a little bit more space and kind of opens things up because it's just a lighter color. This is a little smaller than the love seat we had, so it gives us a little more room this way. I think it's turning out really well. I'm really liking it. Now we're going to go outside. And I'm going to show you what the problem is for those two wet spots and how we're going to fix it. The water runs off, it comes down here, and I'm assuming it's not coming from the roof because it would be on the wall would be wet too, but it's just the floor. So water drains right down here, and if you can see right here, there's a gap right there. It's probably water going right in there and then into the wood. And all we're going to do is take some silicone and jam it up in there and silicone all this really well. We clean it up, and if it gets bad, I've seen people, they've taken this whole piece off and then just re-silicone the whole thing. I'm just going to try to do it from the surface, and it's basically the same thing on the other side. So that's why water's getting in. So if you ever run across this issue, come check these and see if there's a little gap there. All right, guys, well, Ken's been wanting to get this done for a while now, and maybe I should have done it sooner so we could have found those leaks. But that was a good idea. How you like it?
I love it. I think it looks a lot brighter in here, so it's nice. And it's easier to clean, which I love to clean, so.
Yeah, it's super easy to clean, wipe up, with the carpets soaking in stuff, and you just wipe off. Easy peasy. We talked about the RV furniture being my number one, I think, rip-off. As far as like RV stuff goes. I think number two is RV toilet paper. That is hogwash. You're paying 2 to 3 times as much when you don't need to. We don't use RV toilet paper, and we use liquefy that we use in our tank treatment, and everything comes out liquidy when we dump. But I think that is a big waste of money, is the RV toilet paper. I know some people even wipe and like put it in baggies and stuff. Anyway, that's a big waste. Don't waste your money on RV toilet paper. That's a scam. This is just our opinions, so take it or leave it. Number 3, I think, is a big RV scam, is RV mattresses. We took our queen mattress from home when we moved into the RV. It's just a foam one that we bought off of Amazon, and we've had that for several years now, and we love it. It's super comfy.
Yeah, I like it because like when he moves, I don't feel it.
Yeah, and we only paid like, I think $250 for that thing. It's like, I think, a 10-inch thick foam mattress with like, it's layered or something like that with gel, whatever. But if I can find it, I'll leave it linked down in the description area below. But like with those things too, if you want it a little shorter, you can just take a razor knife and cut off the excess. But it fits all the queen sheets and stuff like that, and it's not some weird odd size, and it fits us, and my feet don't hang off the end. But I think RV mattresses are kind of a rip-off. There are some really nice ones out there, and they may be worth the money for you, but for us, this Amazon mattress that we've had for years and has been working great for us. So there's 3 RV scams that I wanted to get off my chest and try to do this renovation here. Hopefully it helps you guys. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section, and hopefully we covered everything pretty well. I thought I filmed everything. It was pretty easy. It took about a half a day, but we did have to go back and get some quarter round to put back in there, but it wasn't that tough. So, don't be afraid to try it yourself now that you've seen it done. If you enjoyed the content, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, all that fancy jazz. Give this video a big thumbs up. Shows us you appreciate the content, because we appreciate you guys, and we truly do mean that. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.